Ever wonder how one of the greatest empires in history fell apart so quickly? The Mughal Empire, once a beacon of power and culture, saw a rapid decline that left historians and scholars puzzled for centuries. Stick around to uncover the secrets behind the Mughal Empire's downfall. From internal strife to external pressures, the story of the Mughal decline is a complex tapestry woven with many threads. The Mughal Empire, founded by Babur in 1526, peaked under Aurangzeb and spanned almost the entire Indian subcontinent. Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, established the foundation of an empire that would become synonymous with grandeur and opulence. But when Aurangzeb died in 1707, the empire was already on shaky ground. Aurangzeb's reign, though marked by territorial expansion, was also characterized by religious intolerance and continuous warfare, which strained the empire's resources. First up, wars of succession. The Mughal tradition of not having a clear rule of succession led to brutal power struggles. Each time an emperor died, his sons would engage in bloody battles to claim the throne. With no clear rule for who should be the next emperor, every time a ruler died, a bloody battle between brothers ensued. These wars of succession were not just family feuds, they involved large-scale battles, significant loss of life, and immense expenditure of resources. This constant infighting weakened the empire. The internal strife diverted attention and resources away from governance and defense, making the empire vulnerable to external threats. Aurangzeb's policies didn't help either. His reign was marked by a strict adherence to Islamic orthodoxy, which alienated many of his subjects, particularly the Hindu majority. His religious orthodoxy and harsh treatment of Hindus lost him vital support from the Rajputs, once the backbone of Mughal strength. The Rajputs, who had been loyal allies, began to distance themselves from the Mughal court, weakening the empire's military and political base. Post-Aurangzeb, weak successors and faction-ridden nobles took over, leaving the empire vulnerable. The later Mughal emperors lacked the vision and capability of their predecessors, leading to a decline in effective governance. These inept leaders couldn't quash revolts or invasions, further draining resources. The empire faced numerous uprisings from within, as regional leaders and local chieftains sought to assert their independence. Speaking of resources, Shah Jahan's grand constructions and Aurangzeb's endless wars emptied the treasury. The construction of monumental structures like the Taj Mahal, while architecturally magnificent, placed a heavy financial burden on the empire. Add in foreign invasions by Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali, and you've got a recipe for disaster. These invasions not only plundered the wealth of the empire, but also exposed its military weaknesses. Moreover, the massive size of the empire made centralized control impossible. The vast territories required efficient administration and communication, which became increasingly difficult as the empire expanded. Distant provinces declared independence, leading to the rise of autonomous states like Hyderabad, Bengal, and Awadh. These regions, once integral parts of the Mughal Empire, began to operate independently, further eroding central authority. Finally, the Marathas rose in western India, challenging Mughal authority and aiming for a greater Maharashtra. The Marathas, under leaders like Shivaji, mounted a formidable resistance against Mughal dominance. By 1857, the British had exiled the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah II, bringing the era of the Mughals to a definitive end. The British East India Company, exploiting the weakened state of the Mughal Empire, gradually took control of its territories. So there you have it. The fall of the mighty Mughal Empire was a perfect storm of succession wars, poor policies, weak successors, empty coffers, and rising regional powers. The decline of the Mughal Empire serves as a poignant reminder of how internal discord and external pressures can dismantle even the most powerful of empires. The Mughal Empire, despite its decline, left an indelible mark on the Indian subcontinent. Its contributions to art, architecture, and culture continue to be celebrated and admired to this day. The architectural marvels like the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and the Mughal Gardens stand as testaments to the empire's grandeur and artistic achievements. These structures attract millions of visitors from around the world, showcasing the enduring legacy of the Mughals. The Mughals also made significant contributions to the arts, including miniature paintings, manuscripts, and textiles. These artistic endeavors reflect the rich cultural heritage and the sophisticated aesthetic sensibilities of the Mughal era. The influence of the Mughal Empire extends to cuisine, music, and dance. Mughal cuisine, with its rich flavors and intricate recipes, remains a beloved part of Indian culinary traditions. The music and dance forms patronized by the Mughal court continue to inspire contemporary artists. The administrative and legal systems established by the Mughals also had a lasting impact. The Mughal approach to governance, with its emphasis on centralized administration and revenue collection, influenced subsequent rulers and colonial powers. The Mughal Empire played a crucial role in the development of trade and commerce in the region. The establishment of trade routes and markets facilitated economic growth and cultural exchange, connecting the Indian subcontinent with other parts of the world. The intellectual and scholarly pursuits of the Mughal era also deserve recognition. Mughal scholars, poets, and philosophers made significant contributions to literature, science, and philosophy, enriching the intellectual landscape of the time. Despite the religious policies of Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire is also remembered for its periods of religious tolerance and cultural syncretism. The blending of different religious and cultural traditions under Mughal rule created a unique and diverse society. The legacy of the Mughal Empire continues to shape modern India. The influence of the Mughals can be seen in various aspects of Indian identity, from language and cuisine to architecture and art. The preservation of Mughal heritage sites ensures that future generations can appreciate the rich history and cultural contributions of the Mughal era. Today, the descendants of the Mughals and enthusiasts of Mughal history keep the memory of the empire alive through cultural festivals, historical reenactments, and scholarly research. These efforts help to maintain a connection to the past and celebrate the enduring legacy of the Mughal Empire. In conclusion, the fall of the Mughal Empire was a multifaceted process, influenced by a combination of internal and external factors. While the empire ultimately declined, its contributions to art, culture, and governance continue to be remembered and celebrated. The story of the Mughal Empire serves as a testament to the complexities of history and the enduring impact of a once great civilization. So there you have it. The fall of the mighty Mughal Empire was a perfect storm of succession wars, poor policies, weak successors, empty coffers, and rising regional powers. The decline of the Mughal Empire serves as a poignant reminder of how internal discord and external pressures can dismantle even the most powerful of empires.